What's happening, folks? This is IPC, that stands for IPaintcreatures. This is another joint production, worldwide broadcast, IPaintcreatures and the FUNKYiPUPPETS in the story of Matsu. And Matsu, for those of you who don't know, is my epic story that I've been working on for almost a decade now. And basically been exploring all the avenues. I started just illustrating a lot of the characters and filling up sketchbooks and exploring ancient yokai and drawing them in my style, and then adding to them and learning a lot about all the folklore creatures from Japan that are called yokai, and really discovered the roots of how they were invented by storytellers and poets. So I brought it into the 21st century. I flipped it a little bit because in English, yokai means strange spirit. And so taking that concept of strange spirit, I saw them not as just demons and monsters and ghouls and ghosts and all that kind of stuff. I saw them more as, deities and representations of the natural and the mystical world, and a lot of mystical things that happen to us in the industrial world. And so discovered the form of yokai called tutsugami, which are basically Toy Story creatures or mechanical industrial objects that come to life. And so that brought a whole realm of it. And I think I've shared this before, but I think this is the last final video of it, and it's a matsu painting I did for an art fair. They had pieces submit for the major gallery, and so I thought I'd bring out a very expensive canvas and paint on it. And I didn't know exactly what I was painting first, but I knew I was going into the land of Matsu, and I did a lot of the glows in the back, and then just started painting, and my good old friend Spectrum Fullbright showed up. And so I started painting him, and I know a lot of the depth of the story, and I went kind of to the later parts of the story, and that's what's called a Hakutaku scroll right there, what he's got. And the mystery of this painting, we don't know the story he's telling, but he's gathered all around all the yokai. There's some real recognizable yokai in this. On the right, there's Ryo, and he's one of the main tatsus in the story of Matsu. Over on the right is Royale in an early stage, because Royale is very much evolved, and that's when the Yamakipa yokai enter Matsu. We have Kabuto the Bro in an early stage down below with one of his first ink painter caps. We have the incredible Taiko Kappa, and then down below right there where the guitar is coming up is an early version of Kabuki. And then there's a bunch of tenins up there, and tenins are the fairies of yokai land, and they fly with their kimonos. So basically, there's a little rundown right there. Basically sold the original piece at an art fair right away. I was like, why do you want this? And the guy was like, man, that's just amazing painting. So it went to that gentleman, and then I put it up as an NFT, and one of the FUNKYiPUPPETS snagged it. So there's the story of that. So I got a few minutes to go, and I'd like to explore another Joseph Campbell quote. And I usually do a lot of quotes around, creativity and finding that creative, amazing spark inside of us all that drives us. And that's what we're doing with the FUNKYiPUPPETS. We will be unveiling some Twitter spaces, and we'll be coming on live on Twitch and YouTube, and allowing the community to start experiencing the story. I'm currently in the production of the first realm of the puppets, and so we're going to start to really entertain you. We've been working for almost a year on voice acting, and I took a lot of people in who didn't even consider themselves an artist and wanted to try something. So I've been gracefully giving all my skills and teaching and guidance and leading people into this voice acting, which I think out of that, me and a bunch of administrators have become, I think, the state-of-art VA coaches, voice acting coaches, because we're taking it to a realm that it's never been before. And we're getting ready for Web 3.0, Metaverse, and digital performances that came through getting involved with the pandemic and kind of grounded us on that. And so this quote by Joseph Campbell is, find a place where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. And like I said, I always take these quotes and I kind of do a twist on it to bringing out your inner Matsu. bringing out your source, your purpose, where you can come do the matsu and experience the great matsu, you know. And I'm referring to making art together, support and unity. If you know what that source is and what you do, and you know, that's where the Funky Puppet Camp is all there with IPC University and other programs like the great includers we have to kind of bring you in and let you play around and find that inner matsu, and then support you to build your kind of, you know, FIP Funky Puppet portal before you step into that. And we have kind of two realms of that. And the first realm is a recruiter, right? And then an influencer. So we're getting real organized, so come on in and hang out with us. I'll put the link down below. It'll be the direct me at the Funky Puppets, so definitely click on that and go to our Twitter and follow us, so you basically will get a live thing. And Twitter Space is a lot like Clubhouse. It's just audio, so you come on in and you can either sit in the audience or you can come up and talk to us. And we're going to start exploring a whole bunch of interactive folklore story games, and most of all, let you discover your inner matsu. So go find that place where there's joy. The Funky Puppets and everything we have playing, that's all about the joy, and it's where I burn out all my pain. And most of all, where the joy I find, and I recommend to everyone else, is your own art. Get your art to a level it's not a hobby. You know, start it as a hobby, start it every day, start a discipline, find what you can do that's creative, and how you measure that is you will get instant joy. I guarantee. Poetry, creative writing, theater, painting, drawing, dancing, you know, all the arts. They're called the humanities, people, for a major reason. And that's why I'm on this planet. I'm on a mission to help you find your inner matsu, and so you can experience the great matsu. So right on, peace. Thank you for watching the video. Share it with all your friends, and most of all, start to come around the Funky Puppet space, because we're going to do things that are really never done on the internet yet, or even in our social lives, and we're going to bring making art together a reality. So peace. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you folks soon.